Good evening everybody, and welcome back to JWE Monday Night Jayromoda. Tonight we're in Portland, Oregon, where we're coming off an absolutely incredible Summer Smackdown PLE. As we begin the second half of the year, every step towards the top of the power rankings becomes even more crucial. Tonight the Mech Femmes look to show that their count-out win yesterday was not a fluke, and Goro Akechi once again steps into the ring and puts his perfect record on the line. Get ready for a night of high-intensity action and drama, because this is Jayromoda. And here we go, starting off our night. Introducing first, it is the silent assassin, Agent 47.
Making his way to the ring from Romania, weighing in at 187 pounds, the Assassin AK-47.
And his opponent, it is Dickson.
Weighing in at 185 pounds, Dickson.
And yeah, I don't really know what to say about this match, or about these two. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting brawler versus technician match, I guess. That's... I don't know. I just saw this match on the card and I was like, oh. Interesting. And here we go, referee rings the bell. They meet in the middle with 47 looking for the knife edge chop, but Dickson immediately sending him down. And a knee to the thigh, and again. Dickson with an elbow drop, and again. And thought there was going to be one more, but nope, just a stomp to the face. And Dickson with an arm breaker, hyping up the crowd, and forcing 47 up to his feet. And 47 not looking like himself this match. Being very outclassed early on. And a scoop powerbomb in the corner. And now looking for the choke slam, but 47 finally with a reversal. Ground and pound in the corner, stomp to the stomach. And again, this time the right hands. And now a running bulldog. Now to the outside. 47 again. Gaining control, tossing Dickson inside the ring, stepping in himself, but Dickson with a Thez press. Now over the shoulders. Walking 47 to the corner, sending him head first into the top turnbuckle. And now Dickson heading to the outside, heading back in. Not entirely sure what the plan there was. Cradle side slam. Into the pin. There's one. There's two. No three. And now 47 forcing Dunban over the shoulders and just sending him knee first, or gut first into the knee. And 47 lining up the spear. And now headlock applied, but way too close to the ropes. Dickson again gaining control. Jumping leg drop. But 47 kicking out. Dickson back up to his feet. 47 looking for the spinning discus punch. Dickson stepping out of the way. Gaining control again. Atomic drop. And the pin, there's one. 47 kicks out. And now Dickson up top. Diving elbow drop. But 47 rolling out of the way. Looking to go back on the offensive, but Dickson with an arm drag reversal. And the triple elbow drops. Nope. And Dickson with a leg drop. Going for the pin. There's one. There's two. 47 forces the shoulder up. .47 turning Dickson around. Headlock, and again, too close to the ropes. 47 stomping the hand, stomping the arm. And now just a backstretch, trying to kill as much time along the outside. And Dickson fights his way out. Referee at 7. Make that 8. Put 47 back in. Now 47 with a headlock, this time away from the ropes. And Dickson with the knees fighting his way out. There's 1, there's 2. 47 again powers his way out. Knife edge chop. Working on the leg. And now over their shoulders, but 47 the reversal. And now lining up another finisher. Sleeper hold. The final rest. And yeah, rope break. And now 47 with another spear. Going for the pin. There's 1, there's 2. And holding on. Somehow getting the victory. And that's just really good tenacity. .47 showing that, you know, even when things start off poor, what do I always say? It's not how you start a match, it's how you end it. Pure, perfect example right there. And for our next matchup of the evening, introducing first, it is the Dark Lord of Destruction, Gundham Tanaka.
Your darkest fears. Weighing in at 163 pounds, a demon, Tanaka.
And his opponent, it is the awesome one coming to play. It is Leon Kuwata.
And his opponent from Japan, weighing in at 148 pounds, the rock star Leon Kuwata.
You go, both men staring each other down. Referee rings a bell. And they meet in the middle with Gundham immediately beginning on the offense with a lariat. Stomp to the shoulder, kick to the upper arm. Don't think the shoulder stomp was exactly what Gundham was lining up, but it worked. Knee on knee. And now Gundham taking Leon down for a guillotine headlock. And Leon immediately fighting his way out. And Gundham with the ground and pound. And again. But Leon with the reversal, getting back on the offense, returning the ground and pound. Gundham back up to his feet. Immediately sent running by Leon and diving underneath. And a kick, or a knee right to the stomach. And the pin, there's one. Gundham kicks out. Leon with the elbows to the spine, kick to the spine. Now heading up top. Diving elbow drop connects to the sternum. And an arm breaker. Leon with an elbow drop, turning Gundham around, forcing him up to his feet, but Gundham catching the punch and landing a headbutt and a side slam. Gundham sending Leon for a run, diving underneath. Shotgun dropkick. And the pin, there's one, there's two. Leon kicks out. And now Gundham lining up the demon drop. And the pin. 1, 2. Leon kicks out. Leon rolling out of the way, but Gundham on the offense nonetheless. Standing back stretch submission that Leon fights his way out of. Gundam to his feet, catching Leon with a crossbody. And Leon to the outside, trying to catch his breath. Gundam forcing Leon up to his feet after that crossbody. And Leon picking Gundam up, tossing him into the top of the barricade. Both men to their feet, but one not by choice, and Gundam landing head first into the announcer's booth. And Gundam bleeding profusely along the outside. Doesn't seem to be hindering his performance too much. Ground and pound stomp to the stomach. But Leon turning him onto his spine. Full Nelson facebuster from Leon. And the pin, there's one, there's two. Gundam kicks out. And now Gundam with the clotheslines. And a rolling slam. And now just spitting in Leon's face, and the punt kick for good measure. There's one, there's two. Leon still kicking out. Now Gundam in the corner. Lining up what I suspect to be the demon kick. Dragging Leon away from the ropes. Going for the pin. There's one, there's two, there's three.
Here is your winner, Tanaka.
And Gundam, holy... I didn't realize just how much he was bleeding. But despite that... very, very nicely done. And for our next matchup, and our first tag team matchup of the evening, introducing first, they are still your women's tag team champions. After a 22-minute war last night, and scheduled to fight again tonight. It is Tifa Lockhart and Charla, the Mech Femmes. And their opponents. It is Popola and Devila, the Gestalt Sisters. Here go Tifa and Popola, the first in the ring. Referee rings the bell, they meet in the middle. And like I said during the show's intro, Popola with a nice duck underneath the roundhouse kick. The Mech Femmes looking to show that last night's win, not a fluke. They managed to barely escape with a count-out win. Looking to, well, I guess, defend their honor tonight against a very up-and-coming tag team. As Devil continues the offense, forcing Tifa back up to her feet. But Tifa with the Irish whip almost running Devil into the referee, but instead double leg drop kick in the corner. Now Tifa taking out Charla Zin. And Charla whipping Devil into the corner. And working on the arm. Kicking her down. And going for the corner alley-oop powerbomb. Pop-up cross from Devila. Forcing Charlotte up to her feet, tossing her into the corner. And tagging in Popola. Double team kick. But Charlotte fighting her way out. Irish whipping Popola. Looking for the spinning elbow, but Popola pushing that away. Instead, Irish whipping Charla. And Charla the reversal. Devila with the ground and pound. And heading to the corner. Turning her back, Charlotte taking advantage. Desperado tagging out. Tifa taking Devila by surprise. Excuse me, Popola by surprise. But Popola quickly gaining back to her senses. And going for a quick, cheeky pin. There's one. Tifa kicks out. Irish whip, pop-up kick, or knee, roundhouse kick, but Tifa fighting out. Popola also fighting out. Tifa the reversal right back. And an Irish whip into the corner. Tagging in Charla. And now a tag team attack. Charla flying high, spear. And a face slam into the canvas. And here's the pin. There's one. Popola kicks out. Charla sending Popola into the corner. But Popola with a reversal. Irish whip, but Charla the reversal. Ducking underneath, backbreaker. And Devil looking for the tag. Charla hearing that and preventing the tag out. Stomp to the upper arm. Irish whip into the corner, but Popola fighting out. And going for the pin. Tifa's going to break it up. And Popola finally able to tag out. Devil is back in. Popola back in. And sending Charlotte for an Irish whip, running big boot. And the pin, there's one, there's two. Charlotte kicks out. Popola taking out Devila back in. And Devila immediately with the Fez press. And a leg breaker. Charlotte to the outside, Devila spearing Tifa off the apron. And Charlotte finally taking out. And Devila with a backstretch. Tifa immediately fighting her way out. And walking Devila into the corner. The Devila fighting her way out. Corner alley-oop powerbomb. Devila forcing Tifa back up to her feet. But Tifa sending Devila headfirst into the turnbuckle. And trapping her in the corner, setting her up top. Looking for something big here. And an avalanche suplex. Devila crawling to the corner. Tifa watching on, allowing Devila to tag out. And now Popola setting up the elbow drop, but Charlotte rolling out of the way. Sending Popola into the corner. Popola again elbowing out. Charla the reversal. And now Charla, what is she thinking here? Wrapping the legs around the ring post. And a heel hook around the ring post. Charlotte sending Popola into the corner. Knife edge chop across the throat. And Popola crawling to the corner, tagging in her sister. And Devila immediately catching Charlotte with a big boot as she was running for the spear. Tifa's going to break it up. Now both on the outside. Charlotte with a facebuster against the LED screen. But Davila with the reversal going after Tifa. Nope, just rolling back into the ring. And yes, going after Tifa. If she can get there. And Davila sending Charlotte back inside the ring. Irish whip into the corner, tagging in Popola. Double knee strike. And Popola not going for the pin. Instead, heading up top. Diving elbow drop. Charlotte rolls out of the way. Going to pop up kick. Roundhouse kick to the back of the head. Irish whip. And Popola going for the pin. There's one. There's two. And showing the champions that they still have some ways to go. Honestly, I think these two deserve a title shot. I think these two absolutely deserve a title shot. And next, introducing first, representing Torna, it is Patroka.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Acolytes from Pangea, Patera.
And her opponent, coming off of a very near win against Fiora yesterday for the Nexus Championship belt, unfortunately coming up a little bit short, it is Aigis. And here we go, both women ready. Refereeing's about to meet in the middle, with Aigis immediately pushing Patroka away, spinning heel kick to the stomach. And a gut-wrenching release suplex. Patroka turning Aigis around. Scoop over the shoulder and a slam. Painful looking landing. Thankfully Aigis is an android and not a human, because it looked like she landed right on her neck. Junko with the stomps. And forcing Aigis up to her feet, but Aigis walking Patroka over to the western ropes. The backflips, confusing Patroka in a double leg dropkick. Taking advantage of the confusion. And a standing shooting star press. And a leg DDT. Patroka up to her feet in the corner, and elbows out. Running clothesline. And going for the pin, there's one. Aigis kicks out. Aigis kicking her way out. Patroka catching the kick and sending her down with that clothesline. And a facebuster. Patroka up top looking for the crossbody, but Aigis with the wherewithal to catch that. And tossing Patroka into the steel steps. Armbar along the outside, Patroka fighting her way out. There's 7 already. And 8. There's 9. Aigis up to her feet. Will she get in time? Yes! A 9.9. But immediately into Patroka's attacks. Sitting her up, drop kicking her down. And an arm breaker. And Patroka continuing the onslaught. Forcing Aigis up to her feet, turning her around. Sleeper hold. And Aigis immediately elbowing out. Tilt-a-whirl armbar. Referee immediately issuing a rope break. And Patroka elbowing out. Over the shoulders, bouncing Aigis off the top rope. Now up top, turning around, crossbody into the pin. There's one. Aigis kicks out. Patroka trying again. There's one. And again, only one. Aigis in the corner, Patroka staring her down. Corner elbow, and Aigis rolling to the outside, climbing back in. Trying to reset things a little bit. Patroka continuing exactly where she left off. Dragging Aigis away from the ropes. Stomping on the arm. And now a headlock. Or is that a hammerlock armbar? I'm not quite sure. Kind of both. But releases the hold. Scoop slam. And going for the pin. There's one, there's two. Aigis again kicks out. Patroka taking out all of her anger with the stomps. And again, one time was not enough. Backpack. Cutter. And Patroka looking for one more super roundhouse kick. And the pin. There's one, there's two, and still no three. Aigis showing the resolve that she had last night. Patroka must be wondering what she has to do to put her away. Again, more stomps, just trying to get all that aggression out and into Aigis. Punt kick for good measure. Maybe some psychological warfare? Up top, elbow drop. And again, the stomps. Patroka throwing away all, wrestling pretenses. She just wants Aigis to go down. Shoulder tackle. Arm breaker. And now another submission hold that Makoto's getting in the way of. And finally, Aigis is forced to tap out in a rare submission win.
Here is your winner,
Patroka probably sensing that any, pin attempt would go nowhere. So, locking in the headlock and getting a very quick tap out. But Aigis, that was inspired. It wasn't a win, but closest thing you could get. And now for our second tag team matchup. Introducing first. It is Joker and Ryuji, and Skull. The Phantom Thieves of Heart.
match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 315 pounds, the Heart Foundation.
And their opponents. It is Shulk and Ryan, the heroes of the Homs, the Vision Warriors.
combined weight of 415 pounds, the Brain Busters.
And this match, big championship implications for next PLE. It's not necessarily going to be the winner takes on Torna, but the winner of this match makes a strong case for why they should. Now Ryan and Joker in the ring first. Ryan probably thinking, what a joker. What a bunch of joker. And now Shulk's tagged in, but I tried making a bunch of jokers. Joking, yeah, no. I'm the Joker. Anyway, double back body drop against Joker. And Shulk with the triple falling fists. Trapping Joker in the corner, but Ren fighting his way out. Now tagging in Ryuji. Ryuji immediately tagging Joker back in. But Shulk catching him with a knife-edge chop. Joker tossing Shulk into the corner, sending him down with a corner dropkick and the pin. There's one. There's two. Shulk kicks out. Irish whip, no, Shulk with the Irish whip. Sending Joker into the corner. Now tagging in Ryan. Ryan sending Joker into the corner, punch to the stomach. And a corner cutter facebuster. Joker crawling to the corner as Ryan heads up top. And now Ryan taken out, Shulk's in. Springboard flying forearm. Reiji tagging Joker back in. Flying double axe handle punch. And now Shulk tagging out Ryan back in. Ryan with an arm breaker and taking Shulk back in. And now Shulk with a bridging headlock, but it immediately slips out. And now Shulk with the falling fists along the outside. Joker sending Shulk back inside the ring. Shulk desperado tag out. And Ryan's back in, but Joker trying to go on the offensive early, slipping out from behind. Joker taken out again. Ryuji's in. Now Ryan and Shulk looking for a chain attack. Shulk with an elbow drop. Ryuji rolling out of the ring. And already some chaos. Shulk forcing Ryuji up in a snap over the shoulder suplex. Ryuji again to the outside. Climbing back in. Ryuji tossing Shulk to the side. Going for the pin. There's one. Shulk kicks out. Ryuji setting Shulk up in the Tree of Woe. But Shulk back on the offensive again, tossing Ryuji into the corner. But Ryuji sending Shulk for a run. Shulk sliding outside the ring. Ryuji at the back elbows. Going for the pin. There's one again. Shulk kicks out at one. Ryuji looking for the corkscrew spear, but Shulk seeing that coming, stepping out of the way. And an elbow to the back of the head. Going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Ryuji kicks out. Joker forcing Shulk back up to his feet. And a phantom cutter. Nope. The phantom clothesline. That's what that's called. Not even a one count as Ryan breaks it up. Shulk with a DDT sending Joker into the turnbuckle. And taking in Ryan. Military press slam from Ryan. And looking for the suplex, but Joker with the reversal. Irish whip, arm drag. But Ryan sending Joker down with that stomp. There's 8, there's 9, 10. With 10 punches. And now doing the same to Ryuji. Joker back in the ring. And a phantom cutter. Going for the pin. There's 2. Ryan kicks out. Middle rope. Looking for the moonsault, but just knocking the distance. Backbreaker. Into a reverse leg drop. And the pin. There's 1, there's 2. Ryan kicks out. And now tagging in Ryuji. Ryuji with the Superman punch. And the pin. There's 1, there's 2. And finally the 3 count.
Here are your winners, the Foundation.
And in a long, grueling tag team match, the Phantom Thieves get it done. And for a Women's Universal Championship match of the evening, introducing first, it is the Queen of Despair, Junko Enoshima.
Making her way to the ring from Japan, Mad Dog Judy.
And her opponent, it is the Intergalactic Bounty Hunter, Samus Aran. And here we go, both women ready. Referee rings bell, they meet in the middle. With Samus immediately beginning with a Hurricane Rana head scissor toss. But Junko fighting her away. Samus with a kick right back, and now looking for the kick combo. Junko rolling out of the way. Samus, knee to the chin. And now immediately into the crescent moon. Referee calling for a rope break. Stomp to the ankle. And again. Samus bottom rope springboard senton. Finds its mark. Forcing Junko up to her feet. And now an cross-face neck breaker. Samus to the outside, Junko following her. Now Samus forcing Junko up over the shoulders and running her into the barricade. The ground and pound. Just unrelenting strikes. And doing it again. Samus forcing Junko up to her feet. Tossing her inside the ring, or trying to toss her inside the ring. Not quite getting there, and Junko elbowing out. Referee at the count of 5, but will not count much further. Can I English? Apparently not. Samus with a jawbreaker and the pin. There's one, there's two, Junko kicks out. Springboard Hurricane Rana. But Junko fights her way out. Samus looking for another kick. Junko again slipping out of the way. And an over-the-shoulder neck breaker. Now Junko picking up Samus, swinging her around with the Queen of the Swing. Where she stops, nobody knows. Getting vertigo just by watching that. There's one, there's two, Samus kicks out. Samus kicks out. Handstand double knee strike. And Junko heading up top, crossbody. And looking to spear Samus off the apron, but Samus with the reversal, and now both women just swinging at each other in the middle of the ring. And a spinning back heel kick from Samus. Lining up the finisher. And the gut-wrenching, rolling suplexes. And the pin, there's one, there's two, and Junko gets her shoulder up. Bottom rope senton again. Samus with some more stomps. Hurricane Rana into the roll-up. There's one, there's two, and Junko does not kick out.
Here is your winner,
And maybe, just maybe, Samus will be the next one to challenge Mukuro for the belt. And for our penultimate matchup of the evening, just like last month, the two losers, I guess, of the women's cruiserweight championship match will be facing off against each other. Introducing first, it is the Queen of the Phantom Thieves, Makoto Niijima. And her opponent, it is the former Miss Cruiserweight Champion, and technically her teammate, it is Kasumi Yoshizawa. And referee rings the bell, they meet in the middle, with Makoto immediately beginning with a springboard flying forearm. And Makoto sending Kasumi down. Kasumi rolling out of the way of the kick. But Makoto continuing the offense with the spinning back fist. And Kasumi elbowing herself out. Spanish fly from Kasumi. And a split leg breaker. So with another Spanish fly heading to the top rope. Turning around, moonsault, that looked painful. And rolling Makoto onto her back, going for the pin. There's one. Makoto kicks out. And now Makoto going for the pin. There's one. Kasumi kicks out. Springboard roundhouse kick. And Makoto sending Kasumi into the corner, running knee strike. And Kasumi fighting her way out of the corner. Kasumi with a Hurricane Rana. And a shot right to the spine. Dragging Makoto away from the ropes. But Makoto getting her hands up, sending Kasumi down. And going for the pin. There's one, there's two. Kasumi kicks out. Makoto sending Kasumi back down. Kasumi back up to her feet. Immediately turned around. Sleeper hold. And Kasumi immediately fights out. Springboard, wheelbarrow, facebuster. And the pin attempt, there's one, there's one. Makoto kicks out. Kneeling DDT. And Kasumi completely whiffing on that. Makoto knew that was coming and headed to the inside of the ring. But Kasumi back on the offense. Kasumi jumping back inside the ring, but might have wasted a little bit too much time as Makoto got back up to her feet. Kasumi elbowing herself out. Springboard, Hurricane Rana, head scissor toss. Standing shooting star press. Into the pin, there's one, there's two. Makoto kicks out. And Kasumi up top. High risk, high reward. That is her style. She will live and die by the moonsault. There's one, there's two, and tonight she's living.
Here is your winner,
Avoiding 3 losses in a row. And I was starting to worry that the old Kasumi was back, but no. No, she avoided disaster. And now for our main event of the evening. Introducing first. It is Kanji Tatsumi.
representing the Creed brothers from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 143 pounds, Kid
And his opponent, it is still perfect on the season. Your men's cruiserweight champion, Goro Akechi.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 145 pounds, the men's undisputed Impact Cruiserweight Champion, Gordon Alexi.
Here we go, Kanji and Akechi staring each other down. Referee rings the bell. Akechi immediately running towards Kanji, running big boot. Kanji back up to his feet, but Akechi turning Kanji around. Kanji with the reversal. And Akechi looking to build from his already insurmountable momentum from last night. That 7-1 Iron Man match victory against Akihiko. Nothing but dominance. And now Akechi going for the pin after the reversal, only one count. We're trying to keep up the momentum. Kanji with an Irish whip, almost running into the referee. And a scoop slam. Akechi kicking himself out. I don't know why I can't speak today. Springboard roundhouse kick. And Akechi with the shots to the sternum. There's 8, 9, 10. And Akechi following Kanji to the outside, turning him around, looking for the kick. But Kanji stepping out of the way. Akechi with a reversal right back. And just walking right into Kanji. Akechi chasing Kanji down, tossing him over to the side. Looking for the axe handle punch, Kanji rolling out of the way. And tossing Akechi back inside the ring. Climbing in after him. Half hitch, knee raises in, the pin, there's one, Kanji kicks out. Akechi continuing the attacks. Flying forearm. Looking for the axe handle punch. Kanji again rolls out of the way. And already lining up a finisher. Over the shoulders. And a sit-out powerbomb. There's one. There's two. Akechi kicks out. And Akechi with the reversal. Heading up top. And Kanji immediately sending him down. Back up to his feet. Kanji with a bull rush, sending him back down. And Kanji, I think he wants to be the one to end the winning streak. Akechi with the reversal. Diving underneath. And an uppercut to the leg. Forcing Kanji back up to his feet. And again, Akechi's doing the thing where he's just waiting a beat too long. Didn't hurt him that time, but something to keep an eye on. Akechi with the combo. Heading up top, telling Kanji to get up to his feet. And a flying double leg drop kick from the top rope. Thought that was going to be a cutter, but no, an elbow drop. Now middle rope, moonsault. The Kanji getting his hands up in defense. Irish whip and a turn-style elbow. Kanji with an arm breaker. Akechi back up to his feet. Kanji just whiffing wildly. And Akechi with a snake bite. Going for the pin. There's one. There's two. And Kanji gets put away. And the perfect streak is still intact. And with that, I would like to thank you all for joining us here tonight and hope to see you on Friday for Eclipse as we prepare for our next PLE of the year, which should be 8-Bit Brawl. We might reschedule it to Night of Champions, but I think it's going to be 8-Bit Brawl. But until then, we are signing out from Portland, Oregon. See ya.